Hi everyone, you are all welcome to FSLess Forex Training School. Hi there, my name is Helen, your financial analyst and your Forex mentor. In this week Forex forecast, which is for the 13th to 17th of April 2020, I'm going to be walking you through a list of currency pairs I have on my watch list should in case of any breakout of trade opportunity next week. And the first currency pairs I have right here are the British pound sterling currency pairs. I can figure out a lot of trading opportunity that likes in the British pound sterling currency pairs next week. And the first currency right here is the British pound sterling against the American dollar. I have the British pound sterling against the Japanese yen. I have the British pound sterling against the Swiss. I have the British pound sterling as well against the Australian dollar. And then I have the euro against the British pound sterling. And then I have the US oil. And then we're going to wrap up things with the gold. Before we dive into this weekly forex forecast, if today is your first time viewing this YouTube channel, do not forget to click on the subscribe button and then click on the notification bell. So whenever I release educational content of this kind, you're gonna be notified. So let's dive into the weekly forex forecast right now. The first currency we have on our list is the British pound sterling against the American dollar. And right here, I have the low swings of this currency. That was last year, August, and then there was right here we have a swing low, right, another swing low forming a double base, or bottom right before we have up rally or up. This was the highest peak that was in last year, December 2019, and the price made a rotation out. Right here we have a breakout and we have price moving back into this bullish channel before we had price making a rotation downward right here. There's a swing low right here before we have price make another rotation upward again to retest our dynamic support trend line right here, which now acted as a new dynamic resistance zone. And then since then price had made a bearish rally right down to this low swing right here. There's a swing low right here, and then we can see our price made a reversal of trend up. So what we are looking at right now is the market trend. This zone right here, we can see price is definitely having a tough time to break out of this key level resistance right here. And then if we navigate back to historical record on our chart, we can see right here we have resistance zone right here, and which is now acting as a potential key level resistance for the trend right here. Right here we can see the first retest right here. The price was being rejected downward, and then this was the last week close of candle. We can see our price failed to break above this key level resistance. So what is the trading idea on the BBP currency pair? For the fact this zone is then acting as a key level resistance for price right here, and then if we take a close look on fraud that was last week, we can see our price carved a potential bullish engulfing bar right there, which made a rotation of price upward. So what I'm looking out for next week on this currency pairs, this region right here, is if I can see the bulls successfully make a breakout of this rectangular zone right here, and then have a daily close above this our key level resistance, which lies at 1.25197. Remember, it was acting as a resistance zone for the trend right here. If the bulls successfully make a daily close above this key level, then it's a signal the bulls are definitely ready to make rotation of price to expose this next key level resistance, which lies at 1.27709. And then if the bulls fail to make a rotation upward, thereby defending this key level to act as a new support for them, that means the bears are definitely gonna come in now to move our price downward. And then if the bulls failed to defend this key level, which lies at 1.22023, then it means the bears are so aggressive then to re-expose the next key level support, which lies at 1.20124. So I'm gonna patiently watch out this zone next week to see what the bulls and the bear actually gonna get done at this zone. Remember, the bulls have to clear off this key level resistance and then defend this key level to act as a support zone for them. And then if the bulls failed, if the bears comes in and break this zone right here, then it's a signal the bears are coming in willing to expose next key level support at 1.20124. and then if the bears successfully break out right there, then I wouldn't be surprised if the price of GBP pound sterling depreciate drastically against the value of the American dollar, which may re-expose the next key level support, which lies at 1.14410. Next on our watch list is the euro against the British pound sterling, and then we can see this market right here. It is a very strong bullish rally before we had no price made the rotation from this swing high, the key level resistance of 0.94956, and then since then price had been in a bearish downward trend. If you are one of my subscribers or my students, you would have noticed anytime you figure out a blue horizontal line on my chart, it simply signify minor resistance level. It means a resistance or support level which had not been obeying price or action so much. You can see how price broke no successfully right here, and then again right here, but we can see it acted as a definite point of interest for rejection of price right here, whereby we have a long-legged doji right here. So here lies the support right here for this trend right here. Price was being rejected before we have a long bearish engulfing bar, which made the price rotation to the swing low right here, whereby we have another rejection right here, downward right here, whereby this currency pair carved a double bottom, and then we have a up rally up right here, and then price in a downward trend right now. We can see price successfully broke this key level support. Was last week. We can see we had a daily close below this key level support right here. You can see this key level acts at 0.88108, and then what I'm looking out for on this currency pairs next week is if I can see price make a retest of this key level or zone right here, that is 0.88108. If this key level cannot act as a new resistance key level whereby we can figure out a bearish price action right here, then I'll be willing to have a short position downward, whereby I'm going to target the next key level support, which lies at 0.86445. But sellers need to be very careful right here. If the bull successfully make a daily no close above this key level right here, then it means the bulls are not yet giving up, and then the breakdown right here may result into a false bearish breakout. So I'm gonna patiently wait and figure out the price action which is gonna form at this zone before I'm gonna actually make my decision. So any trade I'm gonna take right here, I'm gonna as well send it to the VIP members. And then number 2 point right here, we can see our 20 moving MA and the 10 MA actually have crossed right here. The blue line right here, the blue right here is my 10 MA, while the red line right there is my 20 MA. Actually, I use my MA for my dynamic support and dynamic resistance or level on my trading chart. A student of mine asked the function, the role of the MA. So if you are watching this video, I use my MA for my dynamic support and resistance level. And right here, I'm looking out for this dynamics or MA to act as my dynamic resistance, and then as a resistance right here, whereby I have a resistance key level right here, and then I'm looking out for this MA to as another dynamic resistance zone, whereby I'm looking out for a confluence action right here, and then looking out for a bearish price action before I can take my decision to short right here. So these are the 3 factors I'm looking out for at this zone right here. And then if the bears successfully make rotation right there, and then the bulls fail to defend this key level support, which lies at 0.86570, which was a resistance zone right there before price actually broke out right there, and then we have a price right there being rejected, being defended by the bulls right there. If the bulls fail to defend this key level support, then I wouldn't be surprised if the price of euro definitely make a drastic depreciation downward to the next key level support, which at 0.85101. And then if the bulls successfully have a daily close above this key level right here, then it means this is a false bearish breakout, like I said earlier. And then I wouldn't be surprised if the bulls successfully pull up price to retest this our minor key level resistance, and then which may eventually result into the bulls retesting the next major key level resistance, which lies at 0.90184. So I'm gonna patiently wait for what the bulls and the bear are gonna do right here before I make my trading decision. And the next currency on our watch list is the British pound sterling against the Japanese yen. And right here we can see the lower swing low of this currency right from August of 2019, whereby we have a series of a swing high, swing low, swing high, a base right here, and a swing highest peak right here, which was December 2019 last year. And since then we have seen this currency pair in a downward rally down, and then we can figure out how price broke this our trend line from this zone right here, even though we have price still making a rally up to retest the dynamic broken support now, which rejected price now acting as a new dynamic support trend line. And then we can figure out right here at this zone whereby we have a series of rejection right here, and the rejection right there, we have a resistance key level at 144.375, which made rejection of price downward in a bearish rally. That was right from of February of 2020 this year, and then this was the lowest swing low of this currency in the year 2020, and the key level acts as 124.112, and then since then this currency had been in a bullish rally upward. Price broke this key level resistance, which acts at 130.722, which was support for this trend right here. This is it right here. We have a rejection up and the resistance for this trend right here. And since when price broke this key level right here, price had make another bullish rally whereby we have our 10 MA and 20 MA crossing each other right here. We can see the blue 10 MA is actually crossing the red 20 MA right there, which is a signal of a continuation in a bullish rally. But this doesn't a well defined verified bullish rally, not until if we can have the boost make a successful daily close above this key level structured at 135.444, which was a resistance for this up rally right there, where price was being rejected downward, and then we can see a series of rejection right here. So what I'm looking out for on this currency next week is I want to see the boost successfully make a break out of this zone right here. Take note of this rejection bar right here. This was the first breakout right here. That was a rejection right here, which means this key level resistance is still a very strong level for us to put into consideration, especially for the boost. So if the boost successfully have a break out of this key level maybe next week and then defend this zone to act as a new support key level for them, then I wouldn't be surprised if the boost successfully make a rotation of price to retest the next key level resistance, which acts as 138.082, and which may eventually make the boost to move price up. That if they clear off this key level structure right here, then it means the boosts are willing to expose the next key level, which is at 140.958. Alternatively, if the boost fail to make a daily close above this region and then the bears comes in and make a rotation of price downward, whereby the boost again fail to defend this key level right here, which was a resistance right there and the support right there, and then if it fail to act as a support region for the boost right here, then it means the bears are definitely coming in aggressively to make price to rotate downward. And then I wouldn't be surprised if the price of British pound sterling definitely crash downwards to the next key level support, which is at 1.26.578, and then which may open door for the price to make a rotation downward to the lowest swing low of this currency in the year 2020. So I have a close attention on this currency next week to see what the boosts actually gonna get done at this zone right here. Maybe the boosts are gonna break out, or maybe the bears are gonna come in to make a rotation downward to retest this once broken key level right here to act as a support for the boost, or the bears will definitely break downward. The next currency on our watch list is the British pound sterling against the Swiss. It is the same strategy we want to implement on the British pound sterling against the Japanese yen. We're gonna use to trade this currency as well. So if you watch the analysis on the British pound sterling against the Japanese yen, you can as well apply it on this currency pair, that is the British pound sterling against the Swiss. It is the same diagram. You can see right here we have the resistance right here, the support right here, and the resistance for this downward trend right here, and the support for this upward trend right here. So what you should look out for on the British pound sterling right here, I'm gonna zoom in, is if we can have a daily close, as like I discussed on the British pound sterling against the Japanese yen right here, a daily close right here is gonna re-expose the next key level, which acts as 1.24847. And then if the bear successfully make rotation downward right there, where that be the boost fails to defend this zone right here, then it means the bears are coming in to break this key level support right here, and then to expose the next lower swings of the British pound sterling in the year 2020. That is a 1.11162. So you can apply the strategy, the analysis on the British pound sterling against the yen, as well to the British against the Swiss, but you have to put on into fundamental factors and the sentimental factors into your trading decision on this currency pair. The next on our currency pair is the British pound sterling against the Australian dollar. It seems we can figure out a lot of trade opportunity lying on the British pound sterling currency pairs next week. And then right here I have a bullish rally right from this swing right here up, and then we have rotation downward, whereby we have a rotation upward right here, and then we can see this our bullish rising channel from this low swing right here, this medium right here, and then construct another right here. So this bullish rising channel. Technically in the bullish rising channel, we have no high tendency for price to break to the downward side. Whenever you figure out break out to the upside of a bullish channel, do not trade it like we did have right here, which resulted into a bullish trap for those who want to buy. Right here we can see this series of bullish trap right here. First bullish trap, a lot of bullish trap, and then again right here. I always emphasize on this: don't take a breakout to the upside of a bullish rising channel. It does result into a bullish trap. Likewise, in a downward trend, it does result into a bearish trap. So right here, these are the swings low, and then we have a series of the swings high, swings low, swings high, swings low, swings high, swings low right here, and then we can see how this trend had been in a rough rally. So, and then if you take a close look right here, we can see this my horizontal blue line right here, which is a minor key level for us to watch out for right here. Even though it respected price at this zone right here, doesn't respect price right here, even though we have a respect of price at this zone right here, so and not respecting price right there. So it's a minor key level for us to watch out for. So what we are looking out for right now is for the fact we have a bullish channel right here, and then we have price making a rotation downward right here. This is it. We can see we have a key level which acts at 1.97539, which was being broken by decisive volume. That was all last week. I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, you can see that it was being broken by decisive volume last week. You can see it, and then we already had a retest. So what we are waiting for right now is to see price to make a rotation downward right there, and then to break this dynamic support trend line, and then take note of this our potential key level support we have right here, and then which has been respecting price, which lies at 1.94050. And what we are looking at for this zone right here, if we can see price to make a downward right here, and then we want to see a retest of price which will be rejected at this key level resistance, and then this dynamic trend line should act as a new dynamic or resistant trend line. If we can see a bearish price action right here with a rejection right there, then we will be willing to take a short trend right here. Remember, we have a swing low right here for the price. That is the bears need to clear this swing low, this key level right here, before we can actually have a bearish rally downward right here. So I'm watching out this currency pair next week to see what the bulls and the bear actually gonna do this zone right here. And alternatively, if the bulls comes in to defend this zone and then put up price to break this key level at 1.97539, not acting as a new resistance key level, and then the bulls successfully have a daily close above this zone right there, then it means the bulls are not giving up yet in this trend, and they are still willing to pull price up to the next or to retest the next key level, which acts at 2.05185. Also take note, there may no possibility of bullish momentum to dry up at this zone right here. Thereby, when bullish momentum dries up at this zone right here, then this may carve a new low high right here, whereby this will be a high right here, whereby this will be a new low high. So which is also an indication of change in momentum from the bullish side to the bearish side. I'm gonna devote a very close attention on this currency pair next year to see what the bulls and the bear actually gonna get done at this zone here. Next on our watch list is the US oil. So most of the VIP members have been making requests that I should release an analysis on the US oil, what is going on the oil. I haven't been discussing on the oil for some period of time right now, and then here is the analysis on the oil. So for the fact we have this bearish channel right here, and whereby price broke this bearish channel, and then we have a up rally to this zone right here. Take note of this our potential key levels right here. Actually, this is the 4-hour chart. This is the 4-hour of the US oil. And then last week we had, a 4-hour bearish, or rejection bar right here, and then we have, still a support level right here for price to clear downward. And then let's navigate on the daily time frame and see what is actually happening. We can see on the daily chart of the US oil, we can see, we have a rejection right here for a downward right here, and the price seems to be carving under rejection right here. And then if we zoom in on this right here, let's zoom in. What we're gonna figure out right here is this a rejection bar right here, and also acting like a bearish engulfing bar right here. And then let's take a close look on our moving average. On this is right here, this is the 20 moving average, whereby this is the 10 moving average. So at this point right now, I don't want to get into the US oil. I want to see what the price are still gonna get done, what price are still have to say at this zone right here. Maybe the price is want to make a rotation downward right here to the retest. That was the previous support key level, which acts at the price of 20.44, or maybe the bulls are gonna come in next week to make a breakout and then retest this zone to act as a new valid support key level. That is the price of 30.43. So this is what I'm still looking out for on the US oil for now, but I'm still seeing a bearish influence prayer on the US oil at the moment. So I'm still not participating in the US oil. So this is for the VIP members team who have been asking, or they want analysis on the US oil, like we did see right here. Is it right here? Figure out a bearish price action right there, which made the rotation of price downward right there. So will this be another bearish price action to make the price of crude oil to make another bearish rally? So we have to wait patiently to see what price have to say. Remember, the market is the master of all. It's time we wrap up things now with the gold. On the gold, we can see price has been in a bullish rally, and here are the series of this was the top rally right here, where we have no rotation of price downward right here, whereby we have a swing base low right here, and then we have a price movement up rally, even though we have a series of consolidation phase this region, which resulted into a break to the upside trend. And then we had a reversal of trend downward, whereby price broke our trend line right here for an upward trend. So price had been in a bullish rally right from 2018. So let's zoom in and see this bullish rally. Okay, right from this swing low right here, you can see gold had been in a bullish trend, and then you can see this series of a swing high, swing low, consolidation phase right here, break to the upside, swings high, swings low, and then there is a swings high right now, even though we have a quick rally of a swing high low for an up trend, which means the bulls are so aggressive right here. We can see right here the bulls didn't give the bears much time, even though the bears made a very sharp rally downward, and then the bulls stepped in aggressively again to move or retest of price on upward movement. So let's zoom in now on the gold. Zooming in now on the gold, we can see price is the same, almost close to the key level. That was the highest peak of the gold in the year 2020, and that was in February. That lies at this key level right here, which is the key level of 1695.18, and price is definitely approaching this key level once again. And then for the fact we have a bullish rising channel, you can see this, see right here. Remember, I always emphasize on do not take a breakout out of a rising bullish channel. It does result into a bullish tribe. It doesn't last long like we did have right there. So what I'm looking out for on the gold right now is price is the bulls gonna break above this level right here to make a rotation of price above this key level right here for an upward trend. So I have to see what the bulls and the bears have to get done at this zone right there. So at this moment right now on the gold, I am not currently interested to take any trade right now, maybe to take a buy or trend at this moment right here. I am not interested for the fact we have a close resistance or level at this zone. So I want to see maybe if the bulls are gonna break this real key level and make a price upward. But At this zone right here, what I'm looking out for is if we can see the bull steps in at this zone, maybe they can carve a bearish price action at this zone, at this key level right here, which is gonna be an intersection of this our dynamic resistance trend line. Remember, we have a first breakout right here, whereby we have a downward rally, a massive rally downward. So let's see the depreciation in price from this peak right here. That was almost 2,479 pips downward. So I'm having a close attention on the gold next week. I want to see what is next. Is the bulls gonna break above this key level resistance, or are the bears gonna step in to make a rotation of price downward? Maybe we're gonna see something like a bearish pin bar, or maybe we're gonna see something like a bearish engulfing bar. And let's view on the weekly chart the gold. Here is it. You can see we have a long bearish engulfing bar right here. So price is definitely approaching this key level right here. So I want to see what is actually gonna happen at this zone right here. That is at this zone right here. And on the weekly time frame, you can see clearly our rising channel. It's very clear. And if I put this downward, you can see it's very clear on the weekly chart. So my trading decision on the gold next week is I want to focus on the weekly chart. And for the fact I have a bullish pin bar rejection of price right here, whereby I have my 20 and the 10 moving average. This is my 20 moving average, this is my 10 moving average. You can see which is supporting this bullish pin bar, which is acting as a dynamic support for this bullish pin bar right here. And then we have a price breaking out of this key level right here. So I want to focus on the weekly chart of the gold next week. I want to see what is actually gonna happen before I gonna take my decision on the gold. Maybe I'm gonna be be interested to participate in the gold rally for now. So I'm still watching on the gold, but right now I haven't seen any trade opportunity on the gold, but it's almost close to a point of decision. We see that from the bullish side or from the bearish side. So next week we're gonna see what the bulls and the bear are gonna do. Maybe they are gonna give us signal bar for our decision. Okay guys, that is all I have for you in this weekly forex forecast, and thanks for watching this video from the beginning to the end. I really appreciate your time. And do not forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video, and then put a comment down so I can know how you feel about this content. So if you are interested to become a VIP member of FSLEX Forex Education, or there's a link below this video. You can click on that link and then you're going to be redirected to the page where you can go through the process to become a VIP member. So what are the benefits of becoming a VIP member? Every day I'm gonna show you my trading decisions on the currency pairs I watch out for. I'm gonna give you my entry level, my stop loss, my take profit. I'm gonna send a signal to you. If you are a busy trader, maybe you have a work that takes much of your time, but you are willing to become a trader in the forex market, then this is really gonna be helpful for you. I'm gonna guide you, educate you through the process. You're gonna become a successful trader you have always wanted to be. So you have a wonderful weekend. Peace.